Welcome back, everyone. This next guest has an amazing story of fighting and winning against all odds.
We love those stories. We know you do too. John Borgstedt joins us now. Tell us about his story and about his book. It's nice to have you here. I Love You, Mom. Please Don't Break My Heart. That's the name of your read. First of all, you see the title and you're thinking, oh gosh, what's it about? Tell us a little bit about the book first, John.
Well, this is a story about not just a kid, but an adult who has suffered enormous child abuse and was able to overcome it through God's graces. And I didn't do it alone. There was a lot of people who's helped me along the way. I do not take full credit for this at all. But that's basically what the book is about.
Well, there are a lot of people who have that carry around baggage of child abuse, and perhaps they don't talk about it, perhaps they hide it. Is it good to talk with somebody who perhaps didn't have that support group and those people around you?
I'll tell you this book has opened up so many doors, not just for me, but for adults, because I started out and I designed this book to help kids all over the world. And I've come to find out that there's so many more adults who are suffering today with it. And they're coming to me in my book signings that I'm doing at Barnes & Noble and Hastings, at my speaking engagements at churches and so forth and stuff like that. They are coming up to me and they're basically telling me, this is what's happened to me. You know, it's taken so much courage for you to do something like this. And to be honest with you, it's very hard doing it.
And now, you were obviously inspired by things that had happened in your past. Have you sort of, what have you sort of learned about yourself coming to write this book? I mean, obviously this isn't something that's easy to talk about in general, but especially when it happens to you, I would think that it's sort of it would just be either really give you a lot of release to write it all. You know, what sort of process did you go through writing this book?
It took me about 4.5 years to actually finish this book, and I'll tell you why. There was a guy that was on Oprah, and basically he said all these things were true, and a month later or 2 months later, I think they tore him apart and they said all this was not true. So it took me time to get records, documentation, proof, numbers. I mean, all that is in the book. Pictures, there's 10 pictures in this book that not only show my mother's state of mind, but also the state that she had put me in as well. And to answer your other question, I'll tell you what keeps me going is knowing that every day I'm saving someone else's life, that I'm helping another adult, I'm helping another kid. I get anywhere from 85 to 120 emails a day from around the world. People who have read this book and it's touched their life in one way or another. That keeps me going, and that's what motivates me, and that's what motivated me to continue to do the work that I've done with the book.
Is this, do we perhaps another book after this? Do you see something coming out? Again, this is a healing process and a continuing thing.
It's funny you asked me that, because I'm actually working on a series of 5 books right now. It's called The Journey with John Borgstedt. And basically what these books are going to be about is short testimonies from other people, leaving out the names, you know, times and places, and then I'm going to put scripture underneath them. And I've told other people about my idea about the book, and they can't wait for the release.
John, look forward to it. Now, this is how we can get in touch with you about speaking engagements and talking to people and talking to groups. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, one more time. The book called I Love You, Mom. Please Don't Break My Heart.
And I'm also on Facebook.
And you're also on Facebook.
I'm also on Facebook.
So look us up. John,
I will put you on there today.
John, please come back by when the other books are ready and you're doing some more signings. We'd love to hear from you, and continued healing and success with this.
Thank you very much,
Thanks
guys.
for coming by, John.
Okay.